Thank you. Conrad Bryan.
Madam Chairperson, thank you for this opportunity to talk today on this inaugural session of the Permanent Forum of People of African Descent. My name is Conrad Bryan. I'm a director of a civil society organisation in Ireland called the Association of Mixed Race Irish. I'm delighted to be here today amongst fellow people of African descent and human rights advocates and defenders. We have been fighting for the past 10 years for children and orphans of black African fathers and white Irish mothers who were abandoned and left in Irish institutions for years due to racial prejudice and racial discrimination. Our childhoods were stolen. Our childhoods were stolen. In its 2021 state apology, the Irish state recognised for the first time in its history that children of different racial backgrounds were left institutionalised because of an unjust belief that they were unsuitable for family life, such as adoption or fostering. This long-term institutionalisation resulted in multiple and intersectional violations of human rights of children of African descent. We welcomed the state apology for years after years of campaigning, but we are still fighting for separate recognition in the state's reparation scheme that is currently being developed in Ireland. An apology on its own, without recognising adequate redress, is simply not enough. It is disappointing that on the question of reparations for racial abuse and racial discrimination, reparation is not being separately recognised and is being denied to us. This is a significant issue for all of us here today, and I hope over the course of this week we can address the question of adequate reparations due to people of African descent for the legacy of racial abuse. Madam Chairperson, it's not simply enough to say sorry. States must be brave and act. They must recognise that we do have rights under Article 6 of the International Convention on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. We do have rights to reparations. Be bold and take step. Act now. Thank you very much.
Ana Hurtado Puesa tiene la palabra.